liberal media is saying a lot about the Espionage Act because that's what it said in the warrant that was used for the raid on Donald Trump's house. So I took the time to actually try to read through the Espionage Act, and it was very interesting because it's extremely broad. So here's a warning to anyone on the left or people that are, trying to say that Trump should be arrested for espionage. Be careful what you say, because this clearly can apply to a lot of people on your side. It can apply to Obama, Hillary, Merrick Garland, anyone taking potentially classified information and moving it via email, taking it with them somewhere where they shouldn't. Pretty sure we know of a lot of instances where that happened. We don't know that DJT did it, but we know that a lot of other people did, so careful what you wish for.
Alright guys, so I stumbled across this woman whom destroyed the Trump dictator narrative with simple facts. Now, this is something I've talked about before, all the reasons why Trump is not a dictator. However, I've not seen a video that is much more concise than this video right here from this woman that I'm going to show you guys, in which, again, she absolutely destroys the Trump dictator narrative that the mainstream liberal media and the Democrat Party is trying to push. But before we get in that, we gotta have a word from our sponsor of this video, Noble Gold. Now, if you're still considering whether to invest in gold or silver, Bank of America has just lowered its 2022 forecast for the S&P 500 by a whopping 900 points to 3,600. Saying we're headed for a recession this year, it said the new year-end target is, quote, the lowest on the street. This isn't good news for those of you stuck in equities or anything tied to the stock markets. I know thousands of people have put their trust in Noble Gold to prevent losing money in the financial storm that's brewing. You can join them by calling their expert team. Noble Gold was recently voted the #1 gold company in the country by Consumer Affairs. No call centers, no scripted response, no bull, just a straight, honest run through of options so you can decide. And by the way, they're giving away a beautiful 1/10 ounce gold American Eagle proof coin with every qualifying IRA or 401k rollover this month. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold. Call the team now at 877-646-5347 to find out more, or visit noblegoldinvestments.com. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. All right, guys, so without further ado, roll the clip.
I can't take credit for this, but someone on Telegram shared this rant, and it's brilliant. Imagine if President Trump would have sent the FBI to raid Barack Obama's personal residence. Just picture that for a moment. They would have called him a dictator. Oh, wait, they called him that anyway. Could someone remind me of literally anything Trump did to be considered a dictator? Was it lowering taxes, cutting regulations, ending wars, bringing troops home, lowering funding to NATO, the UN, the WHO, opportunity zone programs for impoverished neighborhoods, giving low-level nonviolent inmates a second chance, fixing mandatory minimums, launching a worldwide effort to stop persecution of gays, deporting MS-13, protecting our borders, crusading against human and child trafficking, bringing back manufacturing facilities, evening out our suspiciously lopsided trade tariffs, getting our soldiers' remains back from North Korea, getting terminal patients the right to try, record highs in our stock market, getting big pharma to match low prices abroad, reaching energy independence, brokering peace deals all over the Middle East, record low unemployment, keeping gas and inflation majorly down, donating his salary to different organizations like the ones fighting opioid addiction every quarter, and doing this for free, telling the American public how much he loved them over and over. I want to know. I want you to show your anti-Trump friends this and ask them what on earth Trump did to be considered a dictator. It's criminal how underreported his deeds were, but what's even more criminal is how underreported this administration's tyranny has been. And now you can add the raiding of President Trump's personal home to this long list. This is not okay.
Facts. Facts. I mean, there's nothing but facts. Facts that President Trump does not get credit for. I mean, this is stuff I talk about all the time in regards to just how different this country was under Trump versus Biden. I mean, it's night and day, man. It's night and day. It's almost like somebody flipped a switch as soon as Biden got into the White House. But he won't get credit for it because, you know, Orange Man bad, Orange Man is a racist, he's a white supremacist, you know, blah, 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 right? We've all heard it. But ultimately, again, I've made this argument multiple times here, and I made multiple videos about this, is that the main reason why Trump is not a dictator, okay, is because if Trump was a dictator, he would still be in office. He would either still be in office or he probably wouldn't be alive, okay? Because if Trump was a real dictator, okay, he would have refused to leave office when it was time for Joe Biden to take over, right? The fact that Trump chose to left office, he willingly left office and he did not stay, tells you everything you need to know about Trump and whether or not he's actually a dictator. It's really that simple, right? On top of all the accomplishments that the man has done that he does not get credit for, the great things he's done for this country, ultimately he decided to step down when it was time to step down, right? And because he did that, all the dictator talk, all the coup talk that comes from the mainstream liberal media, it is really laughable for anybody who understands what an actual dictator is or what an actual real coup looks like when it comes to trying to take over the American government or overthrow the American government, which did not happen. Trump did not attempt to do that. And anybody saying anything different, they're simply not living in reality. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.